Meet Fade, the newest legend added to the Apex Legends universe. Fade has similar technology to Wraith and can interact with the Void in unique ways. With Fade's tactical, Fade will enter the Void and replay his recent movements, traveling back in time through the Void. At any time, he can reuse his tactical to leave the Void at will. With Fade's ultimate, he can throw a disc that will create a large Void area. Everybody caught in this area will be transported to the Void for a few seconds. It can be used on allies, enemies, and Fade himself. Inside the Void, you cannot heal, attack, or do anything, and Fade can track player outlines whilst they're in the Void, even if he's not in the Void himself. Fade's passive allows him to get a 15% movement speed after sliding, although there's a cooldown, so you can't spam slide all the time. You may have noticed that Apex is looking a little different, and probably also wondering why we've suddenly got a new character so soon after Newcastle. Well, this is Apex Legends Mobile. It's launching tomorrow, and I got to sit down and listen to the Apex Mobile devs on what their plans are for Apex Mobile. It's pretty exciting, even if you're not a fan of mobile games. And if you are a fan of mobile games, make sure to subscribe to my new mobile Apex channel, because that's where all my mobile content will go. I've posted a full Fade gameplay there so you can see exactly how his abilities work properly in game. Oh, and if you're interested in Apex Mobile but hate the thought of touch controls, they do have controller support. It's not fully functioning yet, but it works. My Xbox controller worked pretty well via Bluetooth, and they have a separate tab for fine-tuning controller settings. So what's really interesting is that the devs said they want to take Apex Mobile to become its own product. It will share many traits with the main game, but it will take its own route, focusing on a different audience, the mobile player base, and this means different game modes, events, and experiences. So what does that actually mean? Well, let's talk about that bit by bit, starting with the Battle Pass. We've got an all-new Battle Pass in Apex Mobile, and their content schedule will mean we'll get one new Battle Pass each month. My guess is they plan to launch one new legend each season, so 3 times more as the main version. Right now there's only 10 legends in game, but in a year that would go up to 22, getting closer to the full desktop experience. But Fade will be the start of many mobile-first legends. Right now, Apex doesn't have plans to bring these legends to the main game, but the responses by the devs seem to me that whilst they have plans to keep these experiences separate, there's no way to know how things could evolve. I would love to see Fade in the main version, and I guess the answer for now is no, but it's not impossible. So what else is unique? To me, the most unique thing has to be the perk system. Besides your normal account level, legends also have their own levels that increase as you play them. As you level up, you get perk points that can be spent on each legend's perk tree. The perk trees have some pretty interesting rewards like emotes and Apex packs, as well as the perks themselves that impact gameplay, although only in unranked modes. These perks are pretty impressive, but there are actually some really wild passive rework ideas that could be good for the main game too. Pathfinder can grapple knocked teammates towards him to revive them. That sounds amazing. We also have new cosmetic systems, and there'll be a whole range of mobile exclusive cosmetics. We're gonna get unique LTMs, different maps, we'll get new lore focused on the new legends, mobile exclusive POIs, and future smaller sized maps for mobile. And the firing range system has all sorts of challenges and missions to help new players learn the game. The content schedule for Apex Mobile is different too. I talked about how we'll get a battle pass every month, but there will also be more regular LTMs and updates and prize trackers and game modes. We'll also get different updates. It seems right now they're teasing some kind of evolving weather system on World's Edge with weather effects that could slowly turn World's Edge into a winter wonderland. There's also a bunch of unique game modes like TDM, Quick Battle, and also a ranked system. I honestly think that if you can get past the barrier of playing on a touchscreen, it can be pretty fun, and let's not deny that controller support will make that a lot easier too. One of my favorite things about Apex Legends Mobile is that it still feels like Apex. The characters are the same, the weapons are the same, and the environments and gameplay is all very familiar at first glance, but it does feel different when you get into it. Movement in mobile is actually more fast-paced. You can bunny hop and slide all over the place. You can tap strafe or basically control your air movement very easily. Jumping on an Octane jump pad and moving around through the air is absolutely crazy fun. It's maybe not as balanced and not as a refined experience as the PC and console version, but I have to say right now, it's fun. It's crazy fun. If you can get used to the controls, you can jump around all over the place, use abilities like crazy. Octane has a triple jump pad perk, by the way. It's really just at the end of the day, a lot of fun, a lot of casual fun that is kind of missing in the main version of the game right now. When I jump on Apex Mobile, whether it's playing in the soft launch or in the global launch starting tomorrow, it's just a great time. I don't have to worry about people sweating it out like crazy too much. I can jump in, have a good time, and well, maybe that will evolve over time as the meta evolves, but right now, it's a great new experience within the Apex universe, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. I'm really interested in Apex Mobile personally, and that's why I have a mobile exclusive channel. If you want to go and check out more gameplay, it's on screen right now. Thanks for watching. Cheerio!